The Qur'an and the Hadith the one you have is not written by Muhammad.
Well, according to Christian Prince, the Quran and the Hadith, and most especially the Quran you're holding today, wasn't given you by Muhammad. Well, Christian Prince, why are you saying this?
When Muhammad he died and then the Caliphate came, there is many Qur'ans obviously, and Uthman he burned all of them and he make his own fabricated Qur'an.
Yes, I think it is true. There were several lot of Qur'ans. The Qur'an wasn't only one, even during the time of Muhammad. Once again, beloved, I greet you and I welcome you to u.s.a Media. You know for sure that whenever I get in my seat here to Bawi, dismantling those several assertions that have been made against Christianity since time immemorial. Beloved, perhaps you've heard from Muslims always and every time on several lot of platforms asserting that the Quran is authentic, the Quran is genuine, it was given by Muhammad, and there will be like Muhammad was praying in a cave and he had an encounter with Jibril, and Jibril told him to read and all that. I've been telling you about this, okay? But do you know that even the Quran's Muslim are holding today isn't errant the one Muhammad claimed to have received from Allah? None of them do exist today. Okay, according to Christian Prince, the Quran's Muslims are holding today was given them by a thief and a fraud or a fraudster. Well, quick break and we are returning on this. You're welcome back, beloved. May God richly bless you for waiting for me. And I believe you're actually going to pen down stuffs, and surely we're studying a lot on u.s.a Media. I've always been telling you to make sure to note certain stuffs over here, because there's going to be a time perhaps you're not going to see me again, either on the show or in life. Do you understand? So make sure to take note of whatever you are getting or you are attaining or you are securing from u.s.a Media, and most especially from Brother Stephen on u.s.a Media. Well, beloved, quickly shall we go to Christian Prince. He says that the Quran was written by a thief and a frauderer or a fraudster. Okay, who is a frauderer? Who is a fraudster? Who is a thief? A person who filches, who takes stuffs or who plagiarizes. I hope you get with me. So, seriously, the Quran has several lot of problems, and this is huge. Shall we go to Christian Prince? What do you say about the Quran and the Hadith?
The Quran and the Hadith the one you have is not written by Muhammad.
Well, according to Christian Prince, the Quran and the Hadith, and most especially the Quran you're holding today, wasn't given you by Muhammad. Okay, the Hadith wasn't even given by Sahih Buhari. The Sahih al-Buhari, Sahih Muslim, and all that were not given by these ones. Okay, they were actually stuffs that the actual traditions given by their students. Okay, not they themselves. The Quran you have in today isn't the one Muhammad claimed to have received from Allah, meaning what's written in Surah Al-Buruj, ayah 21 and 22 is a lie. Okay, it's a lie. It isn't true. Okay, this isn't true, because the Quran Muslims are holding today, the reading in the Quran's Muslims are holding today doesn't reflect the one on the so-called Quran written on tablet stone or preserved in Jannah or in the chamber of Allah. Okay, well, Christian Prince, why are you saying this?
When Muhammad he died and then the Caliphate came.
Well, okay, according to Christian Prince, when Muhammad died, the caliphs, the successors of Muhammad that came, or the successors of Muhammad, wrote something for him. They penned down something for him. They did it in a collective manner. This one said, I've heard this about from Muhammad. I heard him saying this. I heard him saying that. I heard him saying this. So in a collective manner, they had to pen down or put down staffs. And I think it is alleged that even Buhari, so Abu Bakr, when he had had several lot of collections from people in regards to what they heard about Muhammad while living, or from Muhammad while living, he ascertained for sure that most of them were very harsh, and it caused them to be banned. You get that? I think that of Umar had to ban that of Abu Bakr. That's exactly what is alleged. Okay, it's alleged that Umar had to ban those staffs that had to destroy those staffs that Abu Bakr penned down about Muhammad. Okay, in a collective manner, he saw them to be very much harsh, if it is true. Well, beloved, shall we again go to Christian Prince? Okay, shall we go to Christian Prince? Give us further explanation.
There is many Qur'ans, obviously, and Uthman, he burned all of them, and he make his own fabricated Qur'an.
Yes, I think it is true. There were several lot of Qur'ans. The Qur'an wasn't only one, even during the time of Muhammad. Okay, even during the time of Muhammad, the readings were not only one. Okay, the readings were not only one. And during the time of the Caliphs, or the Caliphs, after the death of Muhammad, the caliphs or the successors of Muhammad, those that succeeded Muhammad, actually had several lot of Qur'ans. Okay, they had several lot of Qur'ans. And do you know what happened? Uthman, according to Islamic sources, according to Islamic history, Uthman, who came after Umar, had to burn the rest of the Qur'ans. Okay, and he made a codex for the Muslims. He made so-called official Quran for the Muslims. Okay, and he did away with the ones that were left, the ones that were already there. Okay, even that of Muhammad, he had to burn it. The one that was written by Abdullah bin Masud, Ubay bin Ka'b, and all that, because they were the hand-picked penmen of Muhammad. They were the scribes of Muhammad. Okay, he got them all banned, and he fabricated one for them. So the Quran Muslims are holding today is a fabrication. Even that of Uthman, the Muslims have lost it. Okay, even that of Uthman doesn't exist. So therefore, what Quran are you holding today, Sheikh Nuhu, Sheikh Elias, Malam Hafiz Buhari, as G.A. Paul? The Quran you're holding today isn't the one Muhammad was given. Okay, even the one that was written by Hafs, Imam Hafs, Wash and Co. are all lost. They are not existing today. Okay, the ones you're holding today has been given you by a thief, a fraudster, a frauder. This is exactly what Christian Prince is telling you. If you have any challenge, make sure to go to challenge him. That's what he's saying. Okay, and he's giving affirmations. Well, let's proceed. Let's proceed. Christian Prince, give us further explanation.
In the top of that, you don't have the Quran of Uthman.
So you see, I hope you heard it yourself, okay? He says even that of Uthman, okay, that fabricated one of Uthman doesn't even exist today. Okay, the one Uthman fabricated doesn't even exist today. And I believe I've studied with you in regards to the Islam, the Quran, and I told you of how you even got a Quran today. Okay, had it not been the advent of the readers, you wouldn't have had any Quran today. That of Uthman doesn't exist, even it's a fabrication. Okay, that of Muhammad doesn't exist. Abdullah bin Masud doesn't exist. Ubay bin Ka'b doesn't exist. Salim doesn't even exist. Okay, Zayd ibn Thabit, that Quran doesn't exist. The one that was given to Abu Bakr, and he gave to Umar, and Umar gave to Hafsa, and Hafsa gave to Uthman. All these ones doesn't exist any longer. The Quran you're holding today isn't original. It isn't the one Muhammad was given. Even that is the exact reason Abdullah ibn Masud said the Quran was supposed to contain 111 chapters, and Ubay bin Ka'b said it was supposed to contain 116 chapters, but the one you holding today has what you claim have descended from the Uthmanic Codex has also only 114 chapters. Okay, Where are the rest of the Quran? Where are the lost Qurans? If indeed Allah was able to protect this book from being tampered with. Okay, well, Christian Prince, help us. Okay, help us with another further explanation.
The book you have right now, if you open page number A, there's a page is called A in Arabic. If you have Arabic Quran, anyone in Indonesia, if you have Arabic Quran.
Well, according to Christian Prince, the Arabic Qur'an has something called page A or page number A. Okay, he says when you go to page number A, there is, or when you go to the Arabic Quran, or when you get into the Arabic Quran, there is a page called number A. Okay, in Arabic. If you have the Arabic Quran, you have something like that. Okay, so well, give us further explanation. Why are you saying this?
From Saudi Arabia, there is a page, it's called A. It says that this Quran is written according to, come tomorrow, according to Muhammad, according to Jibreel, according to Allah. And the last name appear in the list, his name is Hafs.
Well, according to Christian Prince, the page A of the Arabic Quran says that this Quran is written according to either Muhammad, Jibreel, or according to Allah, and the last name is in the list is Hafs. Well, why are you saying this? Does this prove anything? Does it prove to us that, or does it prove or affirm that indeed the Quran has been written by a thief, or has been written by a fraud, or a fraudster, or a forger? Why are you saying this? Let's proceed.
And Hafs accused by Muslim to be a fraud and a liar and a thief.
Well, according to Christian Prince, he's not the one accusing Muslims. Okay, what is it? He's not the one accusing Hafs. Okay, the Hafs version of the Quran. Okay, he says Muslims has been accusing Hafs. Okay, he has been they've been accusing Imam Hafs as being a fraud or a fraudster. Okay, and a liar and a thief. Well, then, according to Christian Prince, and according to Christian Prince, Muslims don't have any belief in the Hafs version of the Quran. Okay, they call it a fraud, they call it a lie, and they call it what is it? That of a thief. Meaning, Imam Hafs wasn't authentic. Imam Hafs wasn't genuine. He wasn't having any accurate information. Why do Muslims not have belief in the Hafs version of the Quran? Then it actually means that you have to ban all the Qurans you hold in today, because Imam Hafs was also one of the transmitters. What is it? Yeah, he was one of the transmitters. Imam Hafs, Imam Wash, they were all part of the transmitters. Do you understand? They were all part of the transmitters, and they gave you what the Qurans you have in today, the transmitted versions of the Quran. Okay, all these descended from Imam Hafs, Imam Wash, and all that. And even in the whole of Africa, I think the Qur'ans you do use very well has to do with that of Imam Hafs and also the Imam Wash Quran. So if they are fraud, if they are forgery, then you have to just get them banned, okay? Because they're actually not going to help you and make sure to be drenched into Christianity, because the Bible, you know for sure, we can take you to the original manuscript of the Bible and you get to know everything is intact, okay? This is exactly what makes the Bible a supernatural book, and it isn't one of the books but the actual book. Well, let's go to Christian Prince again. Help us with further explanation.
So Hafs is a person who exists more than 200 years after Muhammad. And by the way, we don't have even the Quran of Hafs. We have recitation of Hafs.
Well, Christian Prince furthers an information in regards to Imam Hafs, okay? And he says he lived 200 years after the advent of Muhammad. Okay, Imam Hafs lived 200 years after Muhammad, and by the way, we don't even have the Quran of Hafs, but rather his recitations. Wow. Wow, this is a great disaster in Islam. Okay, it's a great disaster in the Islamic Ummah. And surely someone has already commented down there under the comment section that Islam isn't favored by the internet. The internet hasn't favored Islam. the internet is damaging Islam. Okay, because Muslims were doing stuff under low profile, and they would just keep on with their people or their addresses in their mosques and all that, and they will be lying to them. Okay, and they'll be telling them stuff, and surely Pakistan, Liberia, and all those other countries, Egypt and all that, these students of the Quran are getting wind of what actually was hidden in the Quran, what actually Muhammad hid, what actually their imams, their sheikhs, their ustads, their abduls are hiding from them. And most people are clinging to Christ right now. Most people are saying goodbye to Islam because they're getting to know how scam it is, how fraud it is. You see, when I stipulate fraud for something or scam for something, I give you proofs, and there are many proofs we've given you over here. Okay, in regards to the Quran being fraud, in regards to Muhammad being a false prophet, in regards to Allah being a false deity and all that, we've given you proofs. We don't just speak. Okay, and I think if Zakir Naik, you don't understand this, make sure to debate Christian Prince. Mufti Meng, if you okay, I will not mention Jason Paul because Jason Paul, what is it? Malam Hafiz Buhari, U.s.a. Dawa, Sheikh Ahmed Chey, and what is it? Sheikh Nuhu and Co. You all falls under Zakir Naik. He's your scholar, okay? You studied from him, so I will not mention you. I will mention Mufti Meng. I will mention Zakir Naik and Co. Okay? They have to debate Christian Prince, but they are leaning back. They cannot go forth to debate Christian Prince. Save U.s.a. Dawa, Sahih, what is it? Buhari and Co. and all. No. Christian Prince don't need you. Christian Prince doesn't need you. It doesn't mean you cannot say anything. You can say something, but make sure to not go there to end your career. Even Zakir Naik is running away from this debate. He don't want to end his career. Christian Prince tested in message, okay? He challenged him into a debate, or he challenged him to a debate, and you just look at the expression, the facial expression of Zakir Naik, and let's return.
I did not see it. He stopped. Look at his face. Look at his face. He cannot even swallow his saliva. Let us zoom in Zakir Naik face, brother. I do not know what to say, Zakir Naik. What I will say, brother? Yes, what you want to say? What happened? He want to say something in the chat? No way. He is texting. Zakir? What? Oh no, the hat is moving.
You see, he just abnegated Christian Prince's message. Okay, he acted fancy. He didn't see his message, his challenge. Okay, he didn't read it. And he was going through a lot over there. That is an emotional damage. He wasn't expecting a message like that from Christian Prince. Okay, he hadn't been expecting something like that from him. You see, he was lost in the jungle and he didn't know what to say. Okay, so if you have anything to do, if you have any debate, I can arrange it between you and Christian Prince. Okay, I can arrange it between you and Christian Prince, and surely we're going to clap for you. And surely you're going to end your career and you're going to say goodbye to Islam. Well. Shall we quickly go to Christian Prince again? Actually, he says that the harsh version of the Quran, even the ones you hold in today claiming they are the harsh version of the Quran, aren't from harsh. Okay, they are just the recitations of harsh. Even his Quran, though it's a thievery thing, it's a scam, it's a forgery and all that, it's a lie, but it doesn't even exist. Even that of Uthman, the Halif Uthman, was a fabrication, okay? And we would actually give it some little credit because it was somewhat closer to the time of Muhammad. But even that one, none of them do exist today, okay? None of them do exist today. Muslim says Hafs was a thief, he was a scam, he was a forger, but even his Quran, his forgery book, doesn't even exist today. It's only his recitation. Well, Christian Prince, give us further information.
Somebody claimed that this is how Hafs recite the Quran. They don't even have a book written by Hafs.
Oh, okay. So, according to Christian Prince, then this really means that somebody claimed that this is how Imam Hafs recited his Qur'an. Okay, so someone who wrote it, someone actually hid somewhere to write the Quran, just like what Abraham Mose will tell you. He says someone invented the Bible. Okay, someone hid somewhere to write the Bible, but they've never been able to give any proof. Well, so according to Christian Prince, it might be that someone hid somewhere. Okay, someone hid somewhere to pen down certain stuff and accorded them, and ascribed them to, or attributed them to the recitation of Imam Hafs. Okay, they were like, this is how Imam Hafs would be reciting the Quran. This is how Imam Hafs recited the Quran. Perhaps his students, okay, but Hafs himself didn't put up something. Okay, his writings are lost. None of them do exist today. Okay, well, feed us with information. So therefore, the Hafs version of the Quran, Muslims you are holding today, isn't authentic. It isn't genuine. It's a book from a fraud. It's a book from a forger or a fraudster. Okay, another help us with further explanation, Christian Prince.
Of the Quran. So 200 years pass, still we don't have the Quran. 300 years pass, we don't have the Quran.
Oh, okay, so that emphasizes mine. Okay, he says Muslims do not have even that of Imam Hafs. It doesn't exist today. Well, what next?
And then all your religion is in the Hadith, not in the Quran. And the Hadith written by Bukhari and Muslim, and they are the same. For all of them, they are written way behind of Muhammad.
Okay, so according to Christian Prince, 200 years passed, still we don't have the Quran. 300 years passed, still we don't have the Quran. Well, okay, what next?
If we go in the Quran, from the first page of the Quran, you will find the first pages, few pages, chapter 3, verse number 3, it says, "It is he who sent the Torah and the one who sent the gospel to you."
Okay, so even the hadiths Muslims are holding today isn't genuine, it isn't authentic. Oh, nice one. That Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, and blah 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 blah, all these were not even written by any Bukhari and even a Muslim, or even those stuff that they wrote aren't existing today. They just penned down certain stuff for Muhammad, but they lived some years after Muhammad. Okay, they lived some years after Muhammad and they didn't even see Muhammad. Wow, information. Let's continue.
Who? Allah. Okay, what is the Torah and the gospel? Just to show you how stupid you are. Because if Allah,
Okay, so according to Christian Prince, if we go into the Quran, we will find from the first page with few pages, that is Surah Al-Imran, Ayah 3, Quran chapter 3, verse number 3, and he read, it reads, it is he who sent down to thee step by step truth, the book confirming what went before it, and he sent down the Torah and the Injil. So Christian Prince asks, what is the Torah and the Injil? Okay, and he says he's going to he's going to show you, the Muslims, how stupid you are. Well, I don't buy the insult. Okay, I don't buy the insult, but that's exactly what Christian Prince said, and let's watch just this one, and we will continue in the second section.
Who? Allah. Okay, what is the Torah and the gospel? Just to show you how stupid you are.
So Christian Prince asks, okay, what is the Torah and the gospel? Just to show you how stupid you are. So we are yet to discover why Christian Prince is saying this, and that will be known in the second section of this program. We're actually going to continue. This is the first section, and we're going to further on with the second section. Well, actually, in this lesson, we deduced from the premises laid down that the Quran Muslims are holding today isn't original. The Quran's Muslims, even their so-called original manuscripts, their so-called original Qur'ans today, the original Arabic text of the Quran today, aren't even original. They are not authentic. They are not genuine, because Muhammad claimed to have received stuff from Allah but none of them do exist. Okay, since Abu Bakr had to just kill all the Hufaz. Okay, he took them to battle, and surely they all got lost at the mouth of the sword. And also, what about that which was given to Uthman? Okay, what is it, Hafsa? That which was given to Umar and co. Seriously, Uthman also got the Qur'an's banned, okay, and he fabricated one for the Muslims, and he made it official Qur'an, because he was the ruler of that time. He was the caliph that time. How we get to me, but even this fabricated Quran of Uthman doesn't even exist. Though Muslims do claim the ones they hold in today are descended from the Uthmanic Codex, but none of them do exist today. If you get deep into history, you get to know that they've gotten lost. None of them do exist today. Okay, and even in the 14th, in the 14th century, or in the 14th is. In the 4th century, 4th Islamic century, I gave you this book from a practicing Muslim. He is the writer of the Islamic Encyclopedia, and I gave you bibliography and footnote. That is Sahih Glacé, the concise encyclopedia of Islamic history, page 324. When you read this book, or if you read this book, like seriously, it does thrashes the challenge of the book with appellation, basic principles of Islam, page 4. We get to when the book challenges in this portion of the book of the book that there isn't anything like variation of text in the Arabic text of the Quran. It has been able to persist 1400 years now, and there is nothing like variations of text, corruptions, and blah blah blah. I gave you stuffs, okay, in regards to this when we were having a program on that. Well, the Quran isn't genuine, it isn't authentic, and even Imam Hafs has been deemed to be a thief, a scam, or a forger, an armed robber. Hope you get with me. He plagiarized the information of Muhammad. Surely, even that one which he wrote doesn't even exist today. So where from the Qur'ans you holding today, Muslims? We're actually going to continue with Christian Prince. Quick, let's get it down here, and we'll continue next time. Greetings to everybody. Bye bye.